Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I hope you all are doing well, inshallah.
I hope you're all doing well, inshallah.
So, alhamdulillah, we were able to finish learning Surah Maryam, and now we are nearing the end of Surah Yusuf. And what has happened that Muhammad Raza has gathered many pieces of information regarding different personalities in the Holy Quran. Okay, and what we thought of was to try to create a map and relate all these information and all these personalities to get a better overview and overall idea of where we're coming from and where we're heading to, inshallah. And for that, we try to make this kind of video in which we are going to demonstrate how we're trying to make this map, inshallah. Are you ready, Muhammad Raza?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start from, okay, tell me, is this a good color
Yeah.
or is red better?
No, red is not better.
Is this better?
Or
Which color?
this better.
Okay, so imagine if this is where Prophet Ibrahim is.
Yeah.
You have to look in the cameras. Ibrahim alayhi salam, right?
Yeah.
And so, do you know if Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam had any sons?
Yeah.
How many sons did he have?
2 sons.
He had 2 sons. Oh, so I'll,
Ishaq and Ismail.
okay. So Prophet Ishaq alayhi salam and Prophet
Ismail.
Ismail alayhi salam. Okay, excellent. And do you know if Prophet Ishaq alayhi salam had any kids?
Yaqub.
His son's name was Yaqub alayhi salam. Okay. And did Yaqub alayhi salam had any other name? Did Yaqub alayhi salam have any other name?
Israel.
Israel. Ahsan. Okay. And do you know if Yaqub alayhi salam had any sons?
Benjamin.
He had a son, Benjamin, and
Judah.
Judah.
Benjamin and all the other brothers.
And who was the main one?
Main one is Yusuf.
Yusuf alayhi salam was the main one. And all the other brothers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Muhammad Raza, do you know any verses in the Holy Quran regarding Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam?
Yeah.
What is that verse?
That verse says regarding Ibrahim alayhi salam.
Yes, regarding Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam.
واذكر في الكتاب إبراهيم
أحسن. واذكر في الكتاب إبراهيم
إنه كان صديقا نبيا.
أحسن. واذكر في الكتاب إبراهيم إنه كان صديقا نبيا. And do you know any verses in the Holy Quran regarding Prophet Ismail alayhi salam? Yeah.
واذكر في الكتاب إسماعيل
أحسن. واذكر في الكتاب إسماعيل إنه كان صادق الوعد
كان رسولا نبيا.
أحسن. وكان رسولا نبيا. Now, then do you know any verses in the Holy Quran regarding Prophet Ishaq and Yaqub alayhi salam?
Yeah.
Can you-
فلما اعتزلهم وما يعبدون من دون الله وهبنا له إسحاق ويعقوب.
أحسن. فلما اعتزلهم ما يعبدون من دون الله وهبنا له إسحاق ويعقوب كلا جعلنا نبيا. Okay. So, do you know any verses in the Holy Quran which talk about Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam?
يوسف عليه السلام.
Yes.
قال يوسف لأبيه يا أبت إني رأيت أحد عشر كوكبا والشمس والقمر رأيتهم لي ساجدين.
Ahsan. And can you also say the meanings very slowly and nicely so everyone could understand?
Oh, Father.
When Yusuf alayhi salam said,
Oh, Father.
can you be loud?
Oh, Father.
A bit louder, please.
Oh, Father.
Oh, Father.
I saw 11 stars
Okay, I saw 11 stars.
in the sky
Uh-huh.
and the sun
And the sun
and the moon.
and the moon.
All bound down before me.
They were all bowing down before me, right?
Yeah.
So, oh Father, I saw 11 stars and a sun and a moon, and they were all bowing down before me, right?
Yeah.
And so in this verse, you're talking about Yusuf alayhi salam himself and also the brothers of Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. So, do you know any verses from the Holy Quran which talk about Binyamin?
Yeah. Scholar Yusuf. Scholar Yusuf.
إذ قالوا
قالوا ليوسف وأخوه أحب إلى أبينا منا ونحن أصبح.
أحسن. إذ قالوا ليوسف وأخوه أحب إلى أبينا منا ونحن أصبح. They said what? Yusuf and his brother Binyamin.
How he likes.
How our father likes them more? How is it possible that they're more liked by our father?
Like by our father. Like we are the big brothers.
We are the
big brothers. We do everything. We take all the big stuffs.
We lift all the big stuffs. We do all the difficult work. How is it possible that he would like Binyamin and Yusuf more than us, right?
Yeah.
Ahsan.
But
So you
we are the big brothers.
Ahsan. So now you mentioned about the verse of Holy Quran which talk about Prophet Ibrahim AS and Ismail AS, right? And Ishaq AS and Yaqub. You also said that another name for Prophet Yaqub AS is Israel, right?
Yeah.
And then you also told us that Yaqub AS had many sons. One of them was Yusuf AS and
Banu Israel.
Binyamin and Judah, right?
Judah, yeah.
Now, the next story that we're going to be learning is going to be about Prophet Moosa AS, right?
Yeah.
And do you know, okay, let me write. Can I just write Prophet Moosa AS?
Yeah.
And we want to know that how is Moosa AS related to Yusuf and Judah and Binyamin and Yaqub and Ishaq? How is that all related together, right?
I don't know.
I'll tell you, don't worry about it. Just let me know, do you know any verses in the Holy Quran about Prophet Moosa AS?
Yeah, واذكر في الكتاب موسى إنه كان مخلصا وكان رسولا نبيا.
أحسن. واذكر في الكتاب موسى إنه كان مخلصا وكان رسولا نبيا. And do you know if Prophet Moosa AS had a brother?
Yeah, Harun. One brother is Harun. And he was really khair and good.
Okay, so he had a brother, his name was Harun, and he was really khair, huh?
Yeah.
He was a good person, right?
Yeah, he was not so like brothers Yusuf alayhi salam brothers.
Oh, you're comparing him with brothers of Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. He wasn't Shar like Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam's brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And do you know any verses from the Holy Quran that mention Prophet Harun?
Prophet Harun, yeah.
Can you recite it, please?
وناديناه من جور
من جانب الطور
من جانب الطور الأيمن
Mhm.
وقربناه نجيا
أحسن.
ووهبنا له من رحمتنا أخاه هارون نبيا.
أحسن. ووهبنا له من رحمتنا
أخاه
هارون نبي.
نبيا.
That's great. Now, as you said, Muhammad Raza, as you said that Prophet Yaqub alayhi salam's other name was, what was it?
Israel.
Israel. Okay. See, you have to look here. The camera's here, right? This is where we're recording from. Okay. So, are you bothered by the sun or no?
Nope.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, sit back. All right. Ahsan. So, Prophet Yaqub alayhi salam's other name was Israel.
Yeah.
That's why his sons are also altogether, they're also
Yeah.
called Banu Israel.
Israel.
What are they called?
Banu Israel.
Ahsan.
Before you could count 1, 2, 3. Now we cannot count. It's
Ahsan.
all Banu Israel. Banu Israel. We cannot count.
Ahsan. We could count them here. We could say he had 10, 11, 12 sons.
Yeah.
But then when they got married, okay, when they got married and then they had sons, they were just too many. Okay, they were just too many.
And we cannot count them.
Yes.
Before we can count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. But
Oh,
this time we cannot count
Ahsan.
everything.
So now they become like he ended up having many sons because his sons got married and they got married, so they ended up being many people, okay?
Yeah.
And they were called Banu Israel. So they were all called Banu.
Israel.
And now one of these Banu Israel.
Yusuf. No, it's Musa.
Ahsan.
I thought you were talking about Yusuf alayhi salam.
It's okay. So one of them is Prophet Moosa AS, right?
And Harun.
And another one was Prophet
Harun.
Harun alayhi salam. Ahsan. So now you know what is the relationship between Prophet Harun and Musa alayhi salam. What are they?
Banu Israel.
But what are they together?
Together?
Yeah, they're brothers, right?
Yeah. We can call him Banu Israel. Bani Israel.
Yeah, Bani Israel, and they're brothers together. They're brothers, right?
Banu Israel.
Yes. And then you know that Yusuf and Benjamin and all, they were also brothers, right? And you know how Musa alayhi salam is related to Yusuf alayhi salam, and how he is related to Yaqub alayhi salam, and how he is related to Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ishaq alayhi salam, right?
Yeah.
Ahsan. So now, inshallah, after few days, we will start to learn about Prophet Musa alayhi salam.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much
Fi
for
amanillah.
classes. Fi amanillah.
Wait, we have to
Okay.